high above the desert sands, where the heat of the Arabian sun meets the cool precision of modern engineering. There is a skyline that shouldn't exist. It is a glittering mirage of glass and gold, a testament to the fact that for some, the impossible is merely a starting point. Welcome to Dubai, a city that doesn't just host billionaires. It reinvents the very meaning of their existence. Imagine walking through a front door that costs more than a Manhattan penthouse, into a living room where the air is scented with custom blended oud and the walls are lined with rare Italian marble that took 3 years to source. Here, a home is not a place to live. It is a monument to absolute power, a private kingdom where the gravity of the real world no longer applies. In the next few minutes, we are stepping past the armed security and the biometric gates to witness the peak of human extravagance. We are going inside the most expensive homes in Dubai, sanctuaries of steel and silk, where the price of entry isn't just a number, but a total surrender to the sublime. 1. The architecture of ambition. To understand a Dubai megamansion, you must first understand the spirit of the city itself. This is a place that refuses to be ignored, and its most elite residences reflect that same defined energy. These are not merely houses. They are sculptural masterpieces carved out of the void. Architects are given a single instruction: make it legendary. The result is a landscape of giga-villas that defy the laws of traditional design. We see cantilevered terraces that float hundreds of feet above the sea, glass floors that reveal private shark lagoons below, and exterior walls wrapped in heat-reflective materials used by aerospace agencies. These structures are built to withstand the harshest elements while providing a level of comfort that feels almost supernatural. The scale is staggering, with some estates spanning over 100,000 square feet, creating a sense of isolation and grandeur that makes the inhabitant feel like the sovereign of their own private planet. It is the physical manifestation of a dream that was too big for any other city to hold. 2. Palaces of the Palm Jumeirah. There is no address on Earth quite like the Palm Jumeirah. This man-made marvel, visible from space, serves as the ultimate playground for the world's 1%. On the fronds of this artificial island, the concept of a beachfront property is taken to its logical extreme. Each villa is a fortress of privacy, hidden behind lush tropical gardens and soaring boundary walls. Inside, the transition between indoor and outdoor living is seamless. Floor-to-ceiling windows disappear into the ground at the touch of a button, turning entire wings of the house into open-air pavilions. The water in the infinity pools is chilled to a perfect 24 degrees, even when the desert outside is scorching. These homes often feature underwater dining rooms where the walls are made of reinforced acrylic, offering a view into the turquoise depths of the Persian Gulf. 2. Live here is to live in a state of permanent vacation, surrounded by a level of silence and security that only the truly wealthy can afford to purchase. 3. The marble veins of Emirates Hills. If the Palm is about the spectacle of the sea, Emirates Hills is about the quiet gravity of established power, often referred to as the Beverly Hills of the Middle East. This gated community is where the old money and the Titan class businessmen reside. The homes here are characterized by a heavy, classical opulence. We are talking about hand-carved limestone facades, grand staircases inspired by the Petit Trianon at Versailles, and crystal chandeliers that weigh more than a luxury SUV. Every surface tells a story of global conquest. The floors are laid with malachite and lapis lazuli. The ceilings are hand-painted by Italian masters flown in for months at a time. In these homes, luxury is not a trend. It is an heirloom. The garages are not mere parking spaces but climate-controlled galleries, housing collections of vintage Ferraris and one-off Bugattis that are treated with the same reverence as the fine art hanging in the gallery above. 4. Sanctuaries of the silk and sand. Step inside the master suites of these residences and you enter a world where the concept of a bedroom feels insulting. These are multi-room sanctuaries designed for total sensory deprivation from the outside world. The beds are draped in linens made from long staple Egyptian cotton with thread counts so high they feel like liquid silver. There are private spas within the suite, featuring gold leaf hammams, snow rooms that provide a freezing contrast to the desert heat, and therapy chambers that use binaural beats to induce deep sleep. The walk-in closets are larger than most luxury apartments, featuring biometric safes for jewelry, collections and dedicated displays for limited edition. Haute couture. It is a space where the billionaire can finally take off the mask of the public figure and retreat into a cocoon of absolute softness. Everything is automated, from the scent of the air to the opacity of the glass, all controlled by a bespoke artificial intelligence that anticipates the owner's needs before they are even felt. 5. The price of absolute entertainment. In the upper echelons of Dubai real estate, a home is also a private theater of the senses. The entertainment wings of these mega mansions are designed to ensure that the owner never has to leave their gates to experience the best the world has to offer. We see private IMAX cinemas with seating for 50 guests, subterranean bowling alleys with gold-plated pins, and indoor padel courts that are fully air-conditioned. For the connoisseur, there are oxygen-controlled cigar lounges and wine cellars carved into the bedrock, holding vintages that predate the formation of the UAE itself. Some homes even feature wellness levels that rival the world's most exclusive medical clinics, complete with hyperbaric chambers, cryotherapy pods, and full-time medical staff on call. It is a self-contained ecosystem where every desire is catered to, every whim is realized, and the concept of boredom has been systematically eradicated through the sheer application of capital. 6. Engineering the impossible view. The final and perhaps most valuable component of these homes is the view. In Dubai, you aren't just paying for the land. You are paying for the horizon. Whether it is the unobstructed view of the Burj Al Arab glowing at sunset or the twinkling carpet of the downtown skyline, the vista is the ultimate status symbol. Architects use invisible structural supports to ensure that nothing breaks the line between the interior and the sky. This creates a feeling of floating above the world, a psychological reinforcement of the owner's position at the top of the human pyramid. At night, when the city lights reflect off the marble floors, the boundaries between the home and the metropolis dissolve. You aren't just looking at Dubai, you own a piece of its soul. It is a perspective reserved for those who have climbed the highest peaks of industry and ambition, a visual reminder that from this height, all obstacles look small. 7. The invisible hands of luxury. Behind the curtain of this perfection lies a hidden army. A Dubai megamansion is a living, breathing organism that requires constant care. There are separate entrances and entire, hidden floor levels dedicated to the service staff, a team of 20 or more, including chefs, butlers, engineers, and security experts, moves through the house like ghosts, ensuring that the flowers are always fresh, the temperature is always perfect, and the security is never breached. This invisible service is the true hallmark of high-end living. The owner never sees the effort. They only experience the result. It is a life lived in a frictionless environment, where every obstacle is removed before it can even be noticed. This level of management ensures that the home remains a temple of serenity, a place where the chaos of the global markets can never penetrate, and the only sound is the gentle splash of a fountain or the soft rustle of silk. Dubai's most expensive homes are more than just buildings. They are the ultimate expression of what happens when human imagination is backed by infinite resources. They are the trophies of a new age, standing as evidence that we can build paradise in the middle of a desert. But as we look at these glass towers and marble palaces, one has to wonder, if you had the world at your fingertips, would you choose to hide away in a fortress of gold? Or would you still be searching for something more? The pursuit of the ultimate home is, perhaps, the pursuit of a peace that money can't quite buy, but in Dubai, they certainly come close. If you enjoyed this journey into the heights of luxury, hit the like button and subscribe to join our inner circle of explorers. Which of these architectural masterpieces would you move into tomorrow? Let us know in the comments. And for a look at the high-stakes world of the people who own these properties, click the video on your screen now. Until next time, keep dreaming big and keep living life at the peak.